Have you ever thought about visiting the seven natural wonders of the world? During our presentation, we plan to tell you about the Aurora Borealis, also known as Northern Lights, one of the seven wonders. You may be wondering why we have chosen to talk about this phenomenon today. We find this display of lights truly beautiful and enjoyed digging into it.
We are all familiar with the Northern Lights. You may have seen photographs of them online, on Instagram, or in a documentary on TV or on the news. Most people are aware that two kinds of polar lights exist. Uh, this is because the lights are different at each pole. At the North Pole, they are called Northern Lights or Aurora Borealis, whilst at the South Pole, they are called Southern Lights or Aurora Australis. But did you know that only the Northern Lights are considered a natural wonder? You might also not know that the name Aurora comes from the name of the Roman goddess of dawn, who was thought to travel from east, where the sun rises, to west, announcing the coming of the sun.
Most people are probably familiar with what this phenomenon looks like, but aren't aware of how it actually forms. The aurora borealis occurs in the upper layer of our atmosphere and is due to the interaction of energetically charged particles that impact our magnetic field. What is fascinating about the aurora borealis is that not only it generates spectacular bands of colored light, but it also protects us from radiation that would have not allowed life on Earth.
The aurora borealis is a nocturnal phenomenon, but if we can admire it, it is thanks to the sun. The combination of the solar particles and the Earth's atmosphere generate a visual, dazzling display of colors. It is important to say that the darker and pollution-free the surroundings, the more the aurora will leave you speechless. For this reason, the time when it is worth going to look for it is between November and March. Okay, that's all for us. I hope you found the presentation interesting, and if you have any question, feel free to ask.